All of them are as important as each other, but you have to do them in order or else you're going to get nowhere fast. So let's go through the top 7 steps to getting a mining job. First one's pretty obvious, but know what job that you want. This is so important because if you're one of the people trying to get a dump truck traineeship, then guess what? You're competing with half of Australia. So that's going to take your chances down quite significantly. And that job is not for everyone. You might find it boring. It might not be the money that you expect. So there are a ton of different other jobs in the industry that might be right for you. What job that you actually want should be based upon where you see your career going, what would suit your personality as a job. Like, do you want to sit in a dump truck all day driving 60 k's an hour up and down the haul roads? Or do you want a more hands-on role, or to potentially have the opportunity to go into a supervisory role or even a safety role down the track? Knowledge is power, so they say. So that takes me into the next step, which is, and number 2 is meeting the minimum criteria of the job that you actually want. Now, this can be based upon your licenses and qualifications that you're going to need, which can be found in the job advertisement, funnily enough, and also previous work experience that is relevant for the jobs that you are going for. Meeting the minimum criteria also comes down to the employer's stipulated point of hire, which is usually in the job advertisement. This comes down to where they expect you to be for them to actually give you the job. Number 3 is have a resume that's ATS compliant. If you don't know what an ATS system is, it's an applicant tracking system that is basically an automated onboarding system that recruiters and mining companies use to streamline the process, and so they don't have to go through 10,000 applicants for that one candidate that's right for the job. So how do you know if your resume is ATS compliant? Well, it's pretty simple. Have you been sending your resume off 100, 200, 300 times for jobs and getting nowhere fast? Are you getting those automated? Thank you for your application. You are such a great candidate, but no deal. If so, your resume is not applicant tracking system compliant, or you are failing one of these 7 steps. The person that's writing the most important document which will make or break your career should have some actual relevant experience in either the mining or recruitment industries. If they don't, you're about to waste your money. If you don't know me or you're new to the channel, I'm Alana and I'm the owner of Win-Win. I've worked within the mining, recruitment and career consultation industries now since 2001. My team and I have helped thousands of people worldwide to get their foot in the door to the mining industry, change careers and double their salary. We can help you too. Number 4 is make sure that your Seek and LinkedIn profiles are updated and rated for the algorithms. Employers can actually go through your profile and offer you jobs without applying. So if your profiles are not rated for the algorithms, they cannot find you and give you jobs. By the way, these are the only 2 platforms that I recommend anybody using if you're trying to get a job in the mining industry or really any other industry. The next one, a lot of candidates just don't do because they don't know what to say, but it can actually be a catalyst for you getting a job fast. And that's make a follow-up phone call for every single job that you apply for. It's not that scary. All you need to do is Google the company, find their phone number, and make a really simple follow-up phone call saying, hey, how you going? I've just applied for this job. Who can I speak to about it? Do you need anything further from me? That can crack open the lines of communication, potentially get you directly to the recruiter who might look at your resume and shortlist you then and there. Sure, not every employer can you get through to, but the ones that you can actually make that call because it can be the catalyst to get you over the line faster. The next one is make direct contact with the exact recruiter hiring for the job that you have just applied for through your LinkedIn profile. Seriously, if you're not on LinkedIn, LinkedIn is like the Facebook for recruiters. That's where everyone goes, they post jobs, they go throughout candidates' profiles and actually offer them jobs. If your profile's not set up properly, you're going to get nowhere fast. If you don't know how to professionally connect with recruiters and provide value instead of just wasting their time, they're probably not going to connect with you. The strategy to do this is just to be professional and get straight to the point. Whilst having your profile, again, rated for the algorithms, so it's 100% filled in, employers can actually find you, and then when they look through your profile, if they're going to find all the right information that they need, so they're not going to waste their own time. And if you've nailed all 6 of those points and you are actually getting to the interview stage, but you're bombing that, then I hate to tell you, your interview skills suck. If you're going through one of those video interviews, you need to be hitting the keywords and saying the right things so that you are getting rated in the algorithms. Employers actually then can get some eyeballs on your video interview and potentially shortlist you for a face-to-face interview or a group one. If you're using the old cliches of why do you want the job? I'm super motivated, then potentially you're not going to get the job. You need to stand out, showcase your personality in an interview, and preparation without a doubt is the key. If any of this sounds too hard, in my bio, you're going to find a link to my Stand store. We're going to scroll down. You can find and book in for a 20-minute Zoom or WhatsApp career consultation session with our team. In that session, we are going to cover everything that I went over today, any struggles that you have, work out what job opportunities are out there for you and how you can actually achieve your goals. And if you want to do a little bit of stalking before you actually get to that point, feel free to join our Facebook group where we've got a ton of employers who we make take our group members for their projects.